Tampa Bay Bucks coming off a tough loss to the Dallas Cowboys in primetime, and now they get Greg Rosenthal, the New Orleans Saints, who are a tricky team to figure out this season. Let's play a little game. Who do you trust?
Very tough to figure out. Do you trust the Saints offense, very up and down, or this Bucks defense, which was coming on strong?
I trust the Bucks defense.
Why?
Because I saw what they did from week 10 to week 15.
Well, what about week 1 to week 9?
They're not that same team anymore. They had a lot of injuries in the early season, and lately they've been flying to the ball. The Bucks are not going to leave C.O. Moore to cover Willie Snead or DJ Swearinger to cover Brandon Cooks. They're going to have the actual guys who are supposed to be covering these guys. I don't trust the Saints to do what they did against a Cardinals defense that was full of coverage busts.
I mean, you look at it's one thing with a division rival. They played back in week 3 when they were both completely different teams. They played like 12 days ago, and the matchup is what it is. I mean, the personnel is the same. It would be logical that suddenly Drew Brees is going to explode for 58 points.
Where was that game?
Yeah, I disagree.
Where was that game played? Tampa, right?
I disagree.
What,
And this is played in New Orleans.
Tampa's some sort of insane home field advantage?
The Saints are a different team in their building.
They've
had a couple speed bumps this year, but I totally can see the Saints putting 30 points on the Bucks.
I'm not saying that the Bucks are guaranteed to win this thing, but I think they're going to win it. But number one, the
who do you trust
home road splits are not the same this year for the Saints that they have been in years past.
They're not, and yet you said, the logical thing is it'll happen
was
again.
Logical.
The Saints, to me, there's nothing logical about this offense. The first, the 2 biggest games of the year, they just don't show up. But the rest of the year, I was talking about this is the best Saints offense we've seen in 5 years. I still trust them at home against a familiar opponent. I think they do blow them up for 30 points.
Blow them up.
Why do you trust something that's not logical? That's a question.
Well, I mean, what is logic?
If you want to respond, you just at Greg Rosenthal. That's Greg with 2 G's at the end. Greg Rosenthal on Twitter. Let him know what you think about it.